Hey, what is up everybody, Blue Ghost here, and here we are for some Aegis Titan Brawl, ready to do some craziness with Northstar. I absolutely love using Northstar, and especially since that the best Northstar player in the world, known as Dino Rush, has left a comment on, starting it off with a critical hit, let's go. But recently, on my recent video where I went against Dinosaur 123, Dino Rush commented on my video giving me pointers and tips of how to use Northstar more properly. And it's given me a lot of inspiration to improve on Northstar, and that's definitely what I want to accomplish, being a really good Northstar. And I have been taking small steps to doing that, and I think I definitely have made some progress. But one major thing to make sure you can do is that make sure you can flight core at their feet. Because even when it comes to facing a Scorch or a Legion when you're using your flight core, make sure to flight core at their feet, because their shields are going to be able to block the damage from your flight core. And if you flight core at their feet, basically you'll be able to get damage in while they have their shield up. Even though if they end up blocking some of the damage from the flight core, you'll still be able to get damage off. Even when it comes to, Legion putting up his gun shield, and it blocks the chassis from being damaged from anything from the flight core. So just make sure to flight core at your feet. And then when you're wanting to turn with the plasma railgun, make sure you zoom out. When it comes to turning with the plasma railgun, make sure that you stop ADSing so that you're able to turn or turn around fast enough so that you can turn around without being shot in the back and you're stuck there turning very slowly because you're stuck ADSing with the plasma railgun. So just make sure that you stop ADSing in short bursts so that you can turn faster to acquire a new target faster. And I'm hoping that Ronin does not have Sword Core. Get out of the way, Scorch, or I'll just fly over you. That guy has his frickin' thing up. There's a Legion. Alright, hopefully when I get my Flight Core, I'll be able to make a game changer here. There's a critical hit. Alright, here we go. He's dead. And I've also been watching more of Dinosaur's mechanics guides when it comes to Titans. I've done that way in the past, but when it comes to, Northstar, the maximum amount of punishment that you can get on somebody when they're caught in your tether trap is that when they're caught in your tether trap, make sure that you can dash in, get double electric smoke in there, and make sure to drop a cluster missile in there, because they'll be taking so much damage while they're trying to get out of the trap, and they'll be able to take so much damage that even when it comes to a Legion or a Scorch, you pretty much cost them 80% of their health, which is freaking unbelievable. But when it comes to tether trapping a Ronin, obviously he's going to be the #1 counter to that, because he's going to be able to phase dash out of that. When it comes to any Titan that's being caught in a tether trap, a cluster missile and 2 electric smokes in there will ensure maximum punishment so they can get so much damage off of them, and it's so damn helpful. I've been trying to practice that for quite a while too. But even overall, just being a really good Northstar too is make sure that you can hit your shots, especially when it comes to hitting the enemy's weak spot. The most efficient Northstars out there in the world always hit their shots, and even when it comes to hitting the Titan's weak spot, making them the most scariest thing on the frickin' planet. And knowing how Dino Rush is, he's probably the scariest Northstar ever in the world. Well, not probably. He is definitely the scariest Northstar out there in the world. And here's me doing a very newbie mistake. Alright, so what happened there, if you guys didn't catch that, is that I used my flight core right as a Ronin Arcwave hit me. What happens if you do that, if an arc wave hits you and if you use your hover or your flight core at the time that you got hit by the arc wave, is that it'll cause Northstar to descend low onto the ground, which is something that you do not want to happen, because if there's going to be a Ronin rushing at you with an arc wave and sword core, then you're not going to be able to escape that as efficiently. Kind of like what just happened there, because I used my flight core a little bit incorrectly and going up to a place where there was a hill and everything, so I was not able to avoid that sword core hit, and that's how I died right there. But you can even ascend higher as Northstar when you use your nice critical hit right there. When you use your hover, and then when you start to descend from your hover, use your flight core, and then you'll be able to ascend very high, so that Ronin's not able to hit you with his sword core, or Scorch is not able to melt you with his thermal shield, which means that you can avoid most damage from those sources. Alright, that was not a really good flight core there. I was mostly kind of aiming at that Scorch's chassis, but I was trying to hit his feet, but it did not work out as well. 12k, wow, 120k damage as well going on so far in this game. It's been going pretty well. There's a Ronin. The most annoying thing about Aegis Titan Brawl is Ronin, especially when it has a sword core, because it's the most annoying thing to deal with, even as Northstar. Obviously, you know, the easy counter to sword core is melee pinning a Ronin, which means that you spam melee and Ronin will keep getting pushed back to the point where he's not able to hit you with a sword core. But the fact that it's Aegis Titan Brawl, it's even more annoying because he has extended duration with his sword core and everything, and that's what makes it annoying. So anyways, there's a game with 134k damage with 10 kills. That was pretty damn good. I'm going to be recording some more Northstar gameplay to see if I can get any better, and I definitely want to be showing some more Northstar gameplay for you guys, because Northstar is now going to be my new main Titan, and I definitely love that I'm maining Northstar. Dino Rush has pretty much given me a lot of inspiration, and I definitely think that Northstar gameplay is definitely exciting. Alrighty, everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.